Hello everyone, welcome to London. I've been here for almost a full month now. I've been going around restaurants here that I've always wanted to stage at, which is basically means working for free in the intention of learning something fantastic. It's sort of like a lost, I don't know if it's like a lost concept in the US, but it's still very popular here to just kind of come in a restaurant and then just hang out and then help the whole crew and try to learn something. I went to St. John, which was fucking brilliant, everything. And then I went to the River Cafe, which was sort of by respect to my two biggest mentors that I've had in the food industry, wanting to go there, because one of them was really looking up to this restaurant for her whole career, and the other one has actually worked there. So going to the River Cafe was sort of like a back to my root moment. It's this extremely simple cuisine. This one, the River Cafe, is a little bit more, it's sort of traditional Italian, and the St. John is like straight up English food. Like the herbs, you can only use like herbs that grow around here. So you can imagine it's very, very very restrained in terms of like what you can do, but also it's really fucking wonderful. To have sort of restrictions and to celebrate your heritage and the way of cooking that has kind of always been going on around here. And the third place I went to was Covadis. Still don't know how to say it. Everyone has corrected me how to say it. I say Covadis. Anyway, I've been there with Jeremy Lee, working in this sort of like really old school. I think it's one of the first proper clubs in London. It's in Soho, and it's this really brilliant, like bright, but still very English cuisine that I got to stage there. And then I went to Paris last weekend, which was wonderful. Then I got to work. I was really excited because I haven't worked in a French kitchen since I'm like 16 years old. And then I thought I was gonna go there and work in a French kitchen, but I was totally wrong because I ended up working for an Englishman with a guy from Michigan. But that was still lovely. It's called Grand Bain. Really wonderful place as well. Sort of like experimental, but very, very cool French base, French technique, but in like a really interesting way. Yeah, they have their own garden and bakery, and like it's all that you dream of, but in this tiny block in Paris. It's sort of like residential and just really nice. And then I'm back here in London now, and then I gotta get a haircut and after that I thought, why don't we make some food? I'm a little bit over inspired. I don't know if y'all have ever felt anything like that, but when you got so much shit that you have in your head, so much shit going on around you, and so many people that inspire you, and so many ingredients that when you face actually having to make food, you have no idea what to do because there's just everything. So I thought, get to basics. It's like I really enjoy eating some really simple food. And that being said, I have an idea, but I'm not so sure it's gonna happen because I'm gonna go to the market and I might change my mind. I was gonna go to like some fancy like market where everyone goes, all the tourists go. I mean, actually really nice produce and really nice food and all that. But I was thinking maybe let's just go to where I would normally grocery shop if I was living here. By the way, this home is amazing. It's my friend's home. I was lucky enough to be able to stay with them. And I mean, if you've ever seen a sink cooler than that, I don't really know where I mean, just let me know if you've seen a sink cooler than that, because I don't think there's a sink cooler than that in the world. It's been such a treat to be like we're in Clerkenwell, which is this really lovely neighborhood in the middle of everything, in this home that's over 300 years old. It's simply amazing. He's an interior designer. Hint, everything being so cool. And you'll get a tour. I should give a tour. I don't know if I should give a tour. House tours. I don't know how I feel about that. Think about it. It's probably not gonna happen. I'll go get a little haircut, a little barber that I found around here, and then I'm gonna go to some produce market that I'm very excited about, that I've been going to pretty much every day. I think the most exciting thing about traveling abroad is like the grocery shopping. To be really honest, grocery shopping, you really get the vibe of like where you are and how people are living, and I love it. I go to the grocery store about 5 times a day. That's probably the most I've been doing in London. and in Paris. Just going to grocery shops and basically buying nothing. Yeah, produce. Actually, I might not even need any produce. Well, why not? Let's just go to the produce market, and then we're gonna go to Smithfield, which is this crazy old, like 18th century old meat market that I'd like to get some pork. I'd like to get some like English pork and eat it with some mustardy something and with some stewy something. Like roasted chop, stewy something, and yeah, mustardy sauce, herby mustardy. I mean that's talking to me. So I'm gonna go 5 flight of stairs to go get my boots, and we're gonna get rolling. We're gonna get on to this really amazing London day. Oh, you wanna see something exciting? This has been really exciting. The height of this door is about eye level, and every time I go up this 4-story house, I'm so exhausted. Anyway, okay. So yeah, let's get ready. Let's go out in the world and see the world. Yeah, I feel like I should probably make a part 2 of that video. This is gonna be my first. It's gonna be my first YouTube series. Butcher shop was amazing. The butcher was this really helpful guy. Not too talkative, but just how you like your butcher, you know? So we're gonna have an amazing dinner tonight. So if you wanna cook a chop, keep on watching. Okay, bye.